All right, everybody. So this is Backbox prototype number one. A couple things. So obviously we got the art on the side. We got a translite in there. And then we got more art on this side. I did put vinyl on the trim line here. So this is like a Stern style or just standard arcade cabinet trim. Speakers in there. So this is a wood laminate panel. You can see it's already pre-laminated. Speaker in there. I do have a mesh coming in to make that look a little bit nicer. And then here's the prototype of the speaker light kit. So this is just running the Pinball Designer, the same stuff I had before that you guys would have saw in one of the previous videos. So it's running a light show that has 3 different frames. They go 5 seconds each. Some of them are radial and then some are flashing. So other things, I put some aluminum trim around the back box translite there. Just makes it look a little bit nicer. I'd probably change that back to the Stern style. I actually have some of the trim kind of that they use, but I ordered the wrong size, so it couldn't grab the plastic fully. So we got the vinyl trim around the bottom and the top. This is gonna get laminated up here right now. This is just painted, so I'm gonna put a actual laminate over top of that. You'll see I have 2 hinges here so that I can bring the back box down since this is cut from wood. So I do have a Stern style back box here. Obviously it's thinner. They do some things here like there's a screw right through there in the back. And from here it's just a flat insert. So they kind of do that to hide it, to make it look nice. That's cool, but one of the biggest costs here in this piece, I can replicate this piece. Part of the problem is all these little holes over here for the speaker grill. As you have a laser cut that, the time it takes to cut goes up a lot. And if you're having an external third-party company cut that, it takes a lot of time. So if you look at like Spooky, what they did with Beetlejuice or some of the other games where they just have a character cut and it only takes 10 seconds, well, that's gonna be a lot cheaper actually and looks kind of cool, right? So anyway, some other things with this back box. Again, the hinges kind of hide down there in the bottom. Because it's so thin, it can pivot around a different edge. This is actually a 3/4 inch thick back box, so the hinges had to be in front. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can hide those, but that's kind of the way I'm looking at doing it for my games. Again, until I go to metal, the problem with this one is the LCD I have is not the same one as Stern's. They have a very specific one. So they have speaker mounts that go here, and then they have a panel mount here. So the LCD actually drills, it gets mounted from the side here from some screws. So I don't have all that. Plus my LCD doesn't quite fit this properly. So I just kind of put it to side. Let's get the demo game done. And it's also cheaper to cut wood and easier. So, you know, this will probably be what I go with for my games. Again, you got a custom shop, you want to use this, sure, go for it. I have the vector data to cut out the holes for the brackets and everything. So it's not a big deal. It's just not something I want to mess with right now. I want to get to production. I want to start building my own games and stuff. So that's pretty much it. The vinyl and stuff, if you look at Spooky's games or JJP's, the side trim right down the side here, they don't actually have any. It's just wood, and then I think it's got like a laminating material or something on it. I don't think it's sprayed, but it might be. But yeah, it's just like it's not a trim that's plastic. So I might charge a little bit extra for that because it takes some time to route the wood and then install that and make sure that it's all glued down tight and nice. You'll see the interior panel here. It's got some wood here. So again, this is going to get colored or laminated or so. Not much else to talk about. So yeah, the speaker kits, this is what it looks like. This is a test still, so the diffuse film goes there. There's the ring, and then like I said, I have a mesh coming through here, so it'll go across just like a wire mesh, just like kind of like that. So that's about where we're at, guys. Just purchased my circuit boards, so well, I'm going in a minute here. I just finished them. They're gonna get purchased here in a minute, and then we will be on our way to hopefully starting this company after 7 years. So that's it, guys. Thanks. And this right here is just a quick comparison. I showed a video where I was testing surface materials. This is my Stern Foo Fighters. I took a corner of it, scratched it up with some steel wool, the same as I did on mine. And you can see that it gets scratched up. So like I said, my option for playfield protection I think is pretty good. And it's better scratch resistant than what's out there.